In the last video, I said that I thought that would be my last time in spending a bunch of time in the high country. Well, thankfully, I was lying. Didn't get that much snow over the past week, and so I'm in Rocky Mountain National Park for another go at it. And my plan is to do a couple of 13ers. So it's time to get started. The base of Andrews Glacier, which is right there, so I have to try to find a way around it. I think I'm going to cross on this side and then hang up on the north side of it, and then that saddle right there is the Continental Divide, and then from there I head to the left. So we'll see. I want to avoid traveling on the glacier itself because that's a little too steep for what I have, so this may take a little route finding, but that's part of the fun. As you can tell, I just decided to go straight up the glacier instead of around and sort of scrambling on the side of it. So, which I think was a good decision, actually. I got closer to it and it was not as steep as it had appeared for the lake, and I had my micro spikes, so was able to tackle it pretty easy. Wasn't that bad, and makes you sound a lot more cool to say that you've traversed an alpine glacier, even though it really wasn't that hard. Alrighty, made it to the Continental Divide. That's where I came from, down there, where I'm going. All the way up to Taylor Peak, which is that guy. There's going to be a nice 1,000-foot climb on this big tundra ramp here. There's some snow on it, but it's pretty patchy and avoidable, so I feel good about that. And best of all, I feel great about this weather. Just, you could not ask for a better day in early October in the mountains. summit of Taylor Peak. Look at that. Look at that drop down there. Whew. Man. Away, that's to the south. Man, I like this. This is like the perfect last summer day. It feels like a summer day for the mountains. You know, even though you can see the snow, it's just so sunny and nice, and there's no wind and it's clear. Very incredible. Okay, departing Taylor Peak, and the next target is going to be Powell Peak back there. So should just be a couple hundred feet of dropping down and then back up to that summit, which is a tad taller than where I am now. So the nice thing is I get to basically circle around the spectacular cirque that goes about close to 3,000 feet down to the lake right there. So to give you some perspective, it is quite the gorge. And summit of Powell Peak, 13,1 something. And once again, that is a very long way down, but it makes for great views all around. So right there we got McHenry's Peak. I did that back in August. At 21 is Chief's Head Peak, and then of course, the one and only Long's Peak, looming over it all. And further down to the south. Getting up here was not too bad. I was a bit sluggish because I'm kind of zonked. I'm pretty low on sleep, but other than that, I mean, the snow was never really got in the way. It's pretty sparse, and the wind, you can probably hear the wind right now, but most of the time the wind was fine. Just like I said, you couldn't ask for a better day to do this. So I'm going to start heading back down. I'm going to go the same way back down that glacier after walking all of this tundra bouldery stuff again, and yeah, hopefully get down in short enough order. Start at sunrise, end at sunset. Doesn't get any better than that. What a cool day. Like, those peaks were cool. The snow on the peaks was cool. The fall colors, wow. So, and it, you know, it's like summer weather paired with fall colors in the mountains it really does not get any better than that. So yeah, that was a great way to close out the well, kind of close out the high country exploration for the year, because they're supposed to get, and I'm pretty sure it's for sure this time, they're supposed to get like 2 feet of snow up there. So it will be winter in a couple of days. So yeah, that was really cool. I'm glad I did it. It was definitely, it felt pretty peaceful, which is, I feel like, rare in this place because it's so busy. But the summits of the mountains felt peaceful because there was so little wind, and it was just sunny and bluebird day, and just the fall colors and the lakes, and just, yeah, just a real sense of peace, which was good and definitely needed. So yeah, I don't know when the next one is going to be. It might be tough to do this sort of stuff with all the snow, but we will play it by ear, and when that comes, I will see you in the next one.